Nobody expected the latest twist in this chaotic saga, but the rumors spreading right now are wild. Word on the street is that the DNA test everyone has been waiting months for didn't match. And if that's true, it changes everything: the relationships, the drama, the alliances, even the feuds currently exploding online. Today, we're diving deep into the mess because this story has spiraled into something far bigger than just a test result. And honestly, nobody is ready for what comes next. The story begins during Blueface's recent return home, when his father, Mr. Porter, took a swab from Baby Jr. Fans assumed the results would settle the debate once and for all, but instead of calming things down, whispers began circulating that the test came back with a shocking conclusion. The DNA wasn't a match. People who were expecting clarity suddenly got chaos. The idea that Junior might not be Blueface's child instantly sent the internet spiraling. And while nothing was announced officially, insiders started hinting that something was off. That tiny crack opened the door to a much bigger storm. But this was just the start. Inside the family, reactions were mixed. Blueface's father didn't seem surprised. In fact, he even said the baby resembles someone else entirely, a comment that fueled even more speculation. Blueface himself kept things vague, saying he hadn't studied the baby closely and would rely on the results instead of appearances. Fans didn't know what to believe. Some were convinced the test was real. Others thought someone was lying. And people close to the situation kept dropping hints without confirming anything. It created a strange tension, one that everyone felt but nobody could fully explain yet. But the DNA drama wasn't happening in isolation. It collided with another firestorm already brewing. Just as rumors about the test began swirling, Blueface found himself tangled in yet another messy situation, this time with Hazel E. Their sudden connection shocked fans, but the fallout shocked them even more. One moment they were close, and the next they were publicly tearing each other down. Blueface called her old, she clapped back with her own shade, and right on cue, Karlissa jumped into the chaos, tossing her opinions into the mix like fuel on an open flame. She commented on Hazel, made sly jokes, and made sure her voice was heard. To fans, it was obvious. Everyone was inserting themselves into everyone else's mess, and the more people jumped in, the bigger the drama grew. Yet even all of that wasn't the worst of it, because somewhere else, another relationship was falling apart in a far more explosive way. American accent. Chrisean's relationship with 33K started as something fresh. He seemed calm, level-headed, and uninterested in clout. Fans hoped maybe this one would be different, but that hope didn't last long. Out of nowhere, the two split, and not quietly. As soon as things ended, allegations and threats started flying. 33K claimed that Chrisean used her connections to intimidate him. He said she sent messages threatening to harm him, even referencing gang ties. And he didn't hold back. He went live, sharing screenshots and airing every grievance he had. In one message, she allegedly told him she would shoot him in the face, and that her baby's father was already on the way to his mother's house. The tone was aggressive, emotional, and messy. Nobody knew exactly what caused the fallout, but it was clear that whatever happened had escalated far beyond a normal breakup. And the escalation didn't stop there. Right when fans thought things couldn't get any crazier, news broke that Chrisean was kicked out of a party where Blueface was present. WAC 100 refused to let her in, saying she wasn't on the list and that she was guaranteed to stir up drama. Shortly after, reports surfaced that she tried to enter another event, this time with nearly 20 people from her group behind her. Security shut it down immediately. According to WAC, she came ready for confrontation, not celebration. Meanwhile, Karlissa showed up in an outfit that instantly went viral for all the wrong reasons. She got roasted, got dragged, and even ended up in an altercation with Blueface's new girlfriend, Na Akira. Fans started calling her behavior obsessive, saying she couldn't let go of anything connected to Blueface. With all this happening at once, the energy around the whole situation was chaotic, unstable, and escalating at every turn. And then, the internet discovered something that changed everything. Remember the original prenatal DNA results shown on the Baddies Network? The one claiming Blueface was definitely the father? Well, fans never trusted it, and one viewer finally put the rumors to the test. They called the company directly, gave the case number, and asked whether the file matched Chrisean and Blueface's information. The answer? No, not even close. The representative confirmed that the case number belonged to a completely different couple from a different year. The test shown on TV wasn't linked to Chrisean or Blueface at all. The file didn't match either name. And that revelation instantly blew the story open. Why was a random case used? Why wasn't the real result shown? Who provided the fake paperwork? People demanded answers. And suddenly, that new rumor, the one about the latest DNA test not matching, didn't sound so impossible anymore. But the biggest shock was still ahead. Karlissa stepped in once again, claiming she had access to the original DNA result. And according to her, Blueface is not the father. She said the truth had been covered up. She said people were lying for clout, and she insisted she was ready to expose everything. Fans were divided instantly. Some believed her. Others accused her of making everything up for attention. But one thing nobody could ignore was the timing. Her claim came right after the fake paperwork had already been exposed. So now the question became louder. If the first test was fake, then what did the real result actually say? Did someone try to hide the truth? And why? No official confirmation has been released. No court-ordered test has surfaced, and the only thing circulating online is speculation, accusation, and chaos. What once looked like a simple DNA test situation has now exploded into a web of lies, rivalries, rumors, and possibly deliberate deception. With fake paperwork, violent threats, breakups, gang rumors, party drama, and now an allegedly mismatched DNA test, this situation has turned into one of the wildest sagas on the internet. But one question rises above the noise. Was this all just coincidence, or has someone been pulling strings behind the scenes? Let me know what you think.